My wedding planner turned out to be my fiance's secret ex-wife. Part 2. I sat with that marriage certificate for 2 entire days before saying a single word to Daniel. 2 days of smiling through conversations about wedding favors and rehearsal dinner menus, while carrying a secret that made my entire relationship feel like a lie. I'd been living inside without knowing it. I needed to understand everything before I said anything at all. I did some digging first. It turned out Daniel and Claire had gotten married young, barely 22, and divorced less than 2 years later after what mutual friends described as irreconcilable differences nobody wanted to elaborate on. He'd apparently scrubbed almost every trace of it from his life afterward, moved to a different city, changed jobs, and simply never brought it up again to anyone in his new life, including me. On the third night, I finally sat him down and placed the marriage certificate on the table between us without saying a word first. I watched the color drain completely from his face. He didn't deny it. He just kept repeating that it was so long ago, and that it didn't feel relevant anymore to who he was now. I asked him one simple question. Did he know Claire was the wedding planner his own cousin had recommended? His silence answered before he even opened his mouth. He'd known. For 3 months, he'd sat across from me at planning meetings with his literal ex-wife, watching her help design our wedding, saying absolutely nothing, hoping I'd simply never find out. When I asked why, he said he was scared I'd overreact and cancel everything if I knew the truth. He'd chosen months of active deception over one uncomfortable conversation. I canceled the wedding that same week, not because he'd been married before. People have pasts, and that alone wouldn't have broken us. I canceled it because he'd hidden it deliberately, then let his own ex-wife plan our entire ceremony without a shred of honesty about who she was to him. That kind of concealment told me everything about what our marriage would have actually looked like. Claire, to her credit, called me personally once she found out I knew, mortified that she'd unknowingly been part of it, and refunded every cent I'd paid her without me even asking. Daniel texted for weeks afterward, insisting it wasn't that big of a deal. I blocked his number on a Tuesday and never looked back. Some secrets aren't really about the past at all. They're about who someone is willing to become to keep you from the truth.